You've got good, good energy knocking at your door. You've got good, good energy. We can make it more. We can make it more. We can make it more. Good energy.
I see families that have lost children to kids cancer. It's a cause that's near and dear to all of our heart. I want to bring up Karen and Trevor. So Trevor, you here? Where's Trevor? Riding in his first tour for kids, tour for a cancer survivor. Karen, you've been with us as a volunteer how many years? 3 years. So let's give it up for Karen and Trevor.
Good morning, riders. For those of you that don't already know me, you'll know me after today. I'll be at rest stop number 3. Okay. First of all, I want you to imagine for a second a 3-year-old on active treatment, a newborn baby, a barge, an island, bunk beds with sheets between them, and for some crazy reason we decided to do that as a family. Somebody recruited us at McMaster to go to camp, and as crazy as it all seems, it was probably the smartest thing we did. That first year at Camp Trillium gave us the strength and the courage to carry on. Our kids were taken away from us, which was pretty cool considering I had a newborn. We had time to kayak, canoe, go on progressive dinners, just basically spend time together knowing that our kids were well taken care of. The kids are even taken into hospital if they require treatment. And that happened in Trevor's case. He had to go for treatment and was able to do that right from camp. Camp Trillium is about building families and giving the parents the strength they need to make their kids healthy. And they do that through various programs. Trevor's going to talk about those more than I am. But what I want you to think about today is that when you're riding, you're not just riding for the kids with cancer. You're riding for their siblings who get to attend all these programs, day camps, family camps, residential camps, but also for the parents who get the opportunity to go to camp, talk to other parents, spend time with families in the same situation, and basically get the courage they need from each other, and particularly from the staff at Camp Trillium. So think about the families today and what you're doing for people like myself and my husband, who basically hadn't seen each other in a whole year, between treatments and hospitalizations and the baby and everything. We continued to go to Camp Trillium for another 10 or 12 years after that, and it certainly is very near and dear to my heart. Obviously, we're a success story. I have Trevor here today to tell you that. But we are very thankful. We're very thankful for the role that Camp Trillium played in our lives. I do think that the camp helped me be a better parent, which in turn helped my child to be where he is today. So, as a proud mom, and as a mom who's about to embarrass him by showing a picture, this is Trevor, and this is his first ride, as Jeff said, and we're very excited to be both here this year.
Good morning, everybody. Camp Trillium taught me a lot of things about life, and they taught me many skills. Public speaking, however, not one of them. So I'm going to attempt to do this with the best of my ability. First of all, I'd like to thank Tour for Kids for giving me this opportunity, presenting this opportunity to me. Like I said, or like Jeff said, my mom has been doing it for 3 years now. And when she came home last year, after her second time, she said, "You need to participate in this." So I have my uncle here today, and we are starting in the 100 kilometers and see how it goes, but I'm very excited for this ride. So, hope everybody else is too. I'd like to thank Larry especially from Coast to Coast. He set me up with a bike. He taught me everything I need to know. He said, make sure you go to a good bike shop because otherwise they're just going to ruin your bike, blah, blah, blah. So I'm here with a working bike, and hopefully I don't crash into anybody, break a tire or anything. So I'd like to start off by just talking about Camp Trillium and as a camper. When I went as a camper, there was 3 options. You have the day camp option, the family camp option, which my mom talks about, and the residential option. As a day camp, what it is you go for a week. They have activities planned for you for a week, and basically this week for a kid, it makes your summer. You do bowling, you do swimming, you do everything, and you have counselors helping you and just giving you the best time of your life. So as a camper, day camps were one of my big things, and it was my summer. If I were to look back now, that's all I remember, is those camps. I don't remember, you know, going to the park or whatever with my family. I remember these camps, and that's the impact it left on me. Family camps, once again, you're with your family, and the special friends that you have make it just an amazing atmosphere. Fishing in the morning, 6 a.m., you're knocking on your special friend's door, wake up, I want to go fishing right now. You kick the door, yeah, all that stuff. And then when I got older, I went to residential camp, and that's where you just spend time with other kids who have lost a brother or sister, other kids going through treatment, and that experience alone was amazing. Now I'm going to talk about just as a counselor. 2 years ago, I went back to Camp Trillium as a counselor, and I went as a lifeguard. So I ended up teaching swim lessons. I was able to be a special friend to families and to kids. And the experience of being a counselor, I understand the atmosphere Camp Trillium tries to create and how successful they are in impacting families and giving inspiration. So a lot of parents asked me because they saw that I was a cancer survivor because I have the scar to prove it. And they looked at me as an inspiration, and I wanted to be an inspiration to their kids. And I wanted them to know that one day, possibly, that your child can be successful and can participate in rides like this. So last off, I'd like to say thank you to all you riders. You're a great inspiration. And it's people like you that sent my family to camp. And today I'd like to dedicate my ride to Luke Murphy. He was one of my special friends who recently passed away. So, thank you very much. Have a good ride. And I will see you at the finish line.
Trevor, I'd like you to come back up. Now, Trevor, I'm willing personally to donate $500 to your fundraising effort, but there is a condition. By Saturday morning, we have the weekenders and stuff. When we do our kind of morning stretch exercises, I like to see no hair on those legs. Your call. Hair, $500. Okay, everybody got 2 hands together? Okay, here's what I want to talk about. Think about the kids that have been saved through incredible research. Think about the families who have been influenced by the incredible programs that Camp Ooch, Camp Quality, and Camp Trillium put on. Think about the amazing work that Pediatric Oncology Group of Ontario does for financial assistance and research. Think about all those other organizations who have changed the survival rate of kids' cancer from less than 15% 20 years ago to closing on 80% today. But also think that this is still the disease that takes more kids from us than any other disease in Canada. We still have work to do. Take 2 minutes here of silence and think about those kids and think about why you're riding. Team, thank you for being here. We'll get joined tomorrow by another 150 people, and tomorrow night we'll really tell you what this is all about. Okay.
You've got good energy knocking at your door. You've got good energy. We can make it more.